Hello, everybody. This is BScat100 here with,
Chris Master 4.
and welcome back to some more Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the previous episode, we had finished up Layton's side of things, at least for now, as we had met the creator, the storyteller.
He's a really sweet dude.
But we jumped back before we could get the most important part, of course. We jumped back to Phoenix's perspective, and let's find out what Espella has to tell us. So if you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me and to Chris, and click that bell if you haven't already, and share with your friends so they can join in on this adventure. Chris?
See what you could have said. You could have said, you see what Espella has to tell her, but I guess we won't go for that pun.
It's true that the townsfolk look at me in a different way. And the reason for that is because I am the storyteller's daughter.
What?
So I guess that whole thing about this is for the audience is going out the window, huh?
I mean, I knew this. I was just trying to play it up for the big reveal that we start off with in the episode, which is actually very, very well timed.
You're what? Espella?
You're the storyteller's daughter? Oh, god damn it. I didn't see that coming.
You never see it. Get out of here, Joker.
Phoenix is in his thoughts. He's like, you'll never see it coming.
You'll see that my mind is
too fast for our eyes.
Anyway.
When I first came down to into town, everyone was friendly. Perhaps they thought that if they got to know me, things would go well for them. And that was the impression I had.
That sounds like the kind of thing people would probably do. But obviously not me. I would do anything like that.
No one's accusing you of anything, Maya. Not today, anyway.
Not today.
Not today.
But unfortunately, things didn't work out the way people had hoped they would.
Well, people should realize that good things don't come easy.
Then one day someone just happened to bump into me in the town, and I was knocked over. Later that night, the same person was attacked by a witch and killed by her magic. I don't know whether it was a coincidence or not, but after that, everyone's attitude towards me changed. They started saying things like, "It's best to keep away from her, or you'll have a bad story written about you."
I thought that was gonna say, hey, you're gonna have a bad time. I'm like, that's not this game. Stans, get off the screen right now.
All because I'm the storyteller's daughter.
What's the storyteller thinking?
What do you mean?
Well, he has his daughter stuck in a place like this. And if he didn't write such a bad story, she wouldn't have had to suffer like this.
Whoa! Sick and some hot fire, Maya. Just dissing on his story.
Well, yeah.
You have a point there, Maya. Anyway, the investigation only has just begun. Spell, if it's okay with you, I'd like to ask you a few more questions.
Of course, I'd like to help in any way I can, as long as you're not having a stroke over there.
Oh, don't worry. He has one on a daily basis.
He does. I mean, have you seen the anime?
Did you see that they did a season 2?
They're doing a season 2.
Doing a season 2.
And it's only half done right now, and the second half actually starts on the 19th.
Well,
And
yes.
they basically are doing the entirety of the third game in the second season. With some, and I haven't actually seen it yet, but like there's some random case in there somewhere near the end of it.
Of course.
Also, they start off with the Maggie Bird case
Really?
from the second game. They started off in this because you remember they skipped it entirely in the first season.
Right.
So they just start off with Phoenix getting, clocked on the head, and then they have that fucking judge scene, and like it's all animated, really cool, and then they have that as the first trial, which I guess makes more sense because recipe for the turnabout. But anyway,
Right. Let me guess. It is strictly on Crunchyroll or whatever, or can you just get it?
It's on Crunchyroll right now, but I'm sure that actually, wait a minute, Funimation's not doing anything with them anymore.
Damn it, because
I
I don't want to pay another membership just to watch it.
I mean, it's still on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, with ads every 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, you don't have the premium thing.
No, I don't.
Well, I hope to God that they dub it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine
Anyway.
with subs, but anyway.
Oh, I am too. They actually made the names more like the Japanese names instead of trying to make it the American names.
Oh, good.
Which was very hilarious in translating, aka Miso Burger. Anyway, tangent aside.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fucking notifications. I was just about to change my voice. I've got to gather as much information as I can.
Time for the questioning.
Here we go. I should ask Estella about. This might be difficult for you to answer, but why are you not living with the storyteller? I mean, with your father.
I did live with him before. We lived together on the edge of the town, in the storyteller's tower.
The storyteller's tower?
When I was little, he was very kind and always listened to what I had to say. But then at some point or other, he started to become distant. If you think about it, I guess it's only natural. Because he had to write the story for every single person in the town.
Espella?
As he became busier and busier, I was left alone in the tower.
Literally a damsel in distress, but...
And that's the reason. I decided to leave. That's it. I decided to leave. Home and with Eve and live in the town. I stayed with Aunt Patty and helped out at the bakery. Now you two are at the shop too, but my dad...
Dive, wrong button. What's the deal with the storyteller? I can't believe he'd write a story where his own daughter is the Great Witch Zella.
Maybe the professor will be able to find out about the storyteller's true motives.
Okay, got the sneeze out. Oh wait, voice changer still on.
No, yeah, whatever.
Whatever. And what about Patty? Does she know anything about your past? Have you ever told her that you're the storyteller's daughter?
Yes, she knows. When the other people in town started avoiding me, Aunt Patty was the only one who stood by me the whole time.
Yeah, Patty's always looking out for you.
There's so much I have to thank her for. It's been 5 years since I left my dad and started living with Aunt Patty. She's always been so kind. She's been like a mother to me.
Now that you mention it, what about your real mother, Espella?
Actually, I can't remember anything actually about her. According to my dad, she died in an accident when I was still young. And that's really all I know. He didn't tell me any more than that.
I see.
We believe in you. There's no way you can be the Great Witch Pizzella.
That's right. That's why we'll find the real Great Witch. Whoa, Maya. Whoa, leaping a couple bounds here.
This is Phoenix Wright, Rob. This is what will happen. We will not only find our innocent client, but we will find the true culprit.
Yeah.
The real Great Witch? But the Great Witch is only a character of legend.
And if you know how these stories work, as long as it's a legend, it will be correctly real.
Yeah,
That's
something
what I
like
meant to
that.
say. Yeah.
How could you possibly find her?
Well, admittedly, at the moment, we have no real leads.
Actually, to be honest, we know next to nothing about Labyrinthia. We're supposed to have been living with you for 5 years now, but that memory turned out to be completely phony.
Do you have any ideas at all, Espella? Anything that could give us a clue? I guess it's a lot to ask.
All magic-related incidents are thoroughly investigated by the Knights of the Inquisition. And if there are any clues as to the whereabouts of the Great Witch, then I believe they would have found them.
I guess you're right. As far as I know, there's not a single incident that has remained unsolved by the... That's not the word. As far as I know. I was just like reading it and I didn't even realize it still says Espella on it.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know, there's not a single incident that has remained unsolved by the Inquisitors.
Wait a minute, that's not right.
What is it, Maya?
The part about there being no unsolved incidents left.
What?
Last night, me and Luke ran into High Inquisitor Darklaw.
What? You saw High Inquisitor Darklaw?
Yep. She said she was investigating some... God damn it, stop yawning!
Nah.
She said she was investigating some kind of incident with magic. She said it took place 3 months ago, I think. Apparently, it's the only incident that has remained unsolved.
An unsolved incident.
Oh! Now that you mention it, I remember hearing rumors about such a case.
The only magic incident in Labyrinthia to remain unsolved, huh? Espella, about that incident, could you tell us about it in more detail?
I'll have to ask you to stop right there, Defender. Visiting time is... Well, totally I made it like...
Oh my god, I suddenly got more fat as I was talking.
No way, we just got the
That's
good
gotta be
part.
the worst. That's gotta be the worst. Like, you're talking and you suddenly just get... just like Fat Bianca.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, Maya! I really don't know much about that incident. But perhaps you could try asking an Inquisitor about it. Or the only Inquisitor that we have here that is a male. And also, you know what I mean. Alright, thanks, Espella. Thanks for the help.
Alright, we'll see you again real soon. Keep your spirits up, Espella.
Thank you. Take care, both of you.
Goodbye. Oh wait, no, we're here. We never left. We just blacked out.
Was Phoenix drinking as he was talking to her?
You know, after all the shit that he's been through, I wouldn't put it past him.
Mr. Wright, Maya. You're both doing so much for me.
Time to give the players some information that they'll never know until 3 chapters later.
Because dramatic irony.
She floats away.
She floats away.
I wonder if there's anything I could do for them in return. The Great Witch Gazella. Until now, I haven't given it much thought. The Great Witch, the legendary fire, flames, inferno.
No, no! That's just what's going through Cadis's head at all times. I want this to be a thing. Just when she gets bouts like this, she just turns into Cadis.
I don't know how I would make that happen other than putting the picture of his face over her face.
Good.
Oh my. What's this? My head hurts.
What was that? That inferno. Were these things my memories?
Anyway, brushing past that.
Yep, no, it's fine. This town's one and only unsolved incident of magic.
I'm sure she said something about an alchemist who lost their life to a witch.
An alchemist that was attacked? That sounds like a serious case. You got that from my Inquisitor Darklaw, right?
Right?
Roy? That was not...
That's right, when I was searching for Eve last night. I meant to tell you about it, but it totally slipped my mind.
The only unsolved incident, huh? That's suspicious, alright. This might just be the lead that will take us to the Great Witch.
Okay, let's get to investigating. We could do this thing.
Yeah, so, guess we should first check out the Inquisitor's Hall, right?
Yeah, the
might
Inquisitor.
just
No,
learn something
not through that again. We're not going through that again.
The Inquisitor Palace and Inquisitor Castle, the Inquisitor World. The Inquisitor World sounds like a very weird, like, amusement park.
Yeah.
Sure, let's get going.
On the other hand, we may just learn how unwelcome we are here.
Hey, come on, Nick. Enough of that wishy-washy attitude.
Kid thinks you can't hear my thoughts.
I
Oh,
can,
wait, but...
I can totally hear your thoughts. We've been over this.
But I didn't even say anything.
Not out loud, you dummy. You dummy.
My dumb eye.
Anyway, should we...
Turn up. My dumb eye.
Good music. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no, a pupper! Wait a minute. That aggressive bark. Please tell me that isn't... This
Uh-oh.
worst enemy.
Aha, it's Constantine. He looks happy to see us.
Wish I could say this feeling was mutual. Once bitten, twice shy. That pretty much sums me up right now.
Really? I don't know, I think he's looking much friendlier today if you ask me. See? Come on, Nick, just pet him once.
Don't do it!
Ah! This smut really, really hates me.
Well, well, if it isn't Sir Blue Knight.
Where the fuck did you come from?
He was there the entire time. He was just watching. Exactly
Of course
what?
he's sadistic like that.
Exactly what are you doing over there on all fours?
Oh, Inquisitor Barnum. Glad to see you again. Actually, there's something we'd like to ask you about. Come on, Nick, stand up already.
I'd like to meet that mutt's owner face to face.
How foolish. Ah!
Ah!
Constantine
You
happens.
almost sliced Maya's head off.
Constantine happens to be mine, and a true knight's companion he is. He didn't waste time sinking his teeth into the likes of you.
I had a hunch. So Constantine really is your dog, huh? Don't know this guy. He's just sits back and lets the dog bite people off. That's why I imagine, because of his arm is like right in front of Phoenix.
Never mind that. What is it that you want to talk about? Just make it quick, Sir Blue Knight.
So, you Inquisitors are the ones who investigate incidents of magic in this town, aren't you?
Yes, of course.
If you don't mind, we'd like to ask you about that unsolved incident with magic.
No. There's one thing you must never forget. The Knights of the Inquisition excel at their work.
Right.
All incidents of magic perpetrated by witches are dealt with by the Inquisitors without exception.
Spoken with that usual calm and collected air of confidence. It's interesting. You see, we heard different. Apparently, there's one particular incident that still remains unsolved.
Something about an alchemist being murdered. Ring any bells? Bells? Get it? It's a bell tower. Okay.
Mind gap. just walk away. I don't need you anymore. This case.
I'm more interesting than you. You get out.
What?
At least I get to sing a really popular song later in life.
Yeah, fuck you. What? Who did you get that information from?
Where'd you get that information from? I didn't know she was in Smash Brothers. We didn't even say the game's name.
Damn it!
Inquisitor Darklaw.
Yeah, that's about right. Well, why the blazes didn't you say so? You could have saved us some time.
How is it my fault?
The High Inquisitor has put me on the spot by leaking such information to the likes of you. Well, I suppose that leaves nothing for it. I shall tell you the whole story, since I do not believe in doing things by halves.
Please go ahead. We're all ears.
It was 3 months ago that an alchemist living near the town square was murdered.
Sorry, Inquisitor Barnum, but I'm kinda lost already. Is there a difference between alchemy and magic?
When it comes to something that difficult, it will do no good asking me. Huh? It seems that while the townspeople respected him, they also treated him with caution.
They respected him?
He used his skills to make medical concoctions and acted much like a physician. The efficacy of his cures was almost like magic. He was famous within his neighborhood. In fact, he was sometimes referred to as Dr. Belduke by the townspeople. At any rate, it's safe to say that Sir Belduke was no witch.
How can you say for sure?
That's simple. Sir Belduke was a man.
Well, can't really argue with that.
Sir Belduke came to a mysterious end 3 months ago.
Mysterious end?
There were 2 things about his death that cannot be explained rationally. Firstly, the murder scene. His body was discovered in his residence, in the study. His room was locked. There was no conceivable way the crime could have been committed except by witchcraft.
Isn't that what people call a locked room mystery?
Huh?
Oh boy, I love these.
Ah, this is a good case.
It is a good case.
A what?
Oh, it's nothing really. So, what was the mysterious thing? The other one.
Secondly, until then, all incidents involving witches had been foretold in the story.
Foretold in the story? In other words, predicted by the storyteller.
However, the murder of Sir Delbuk. Good.
Sir Delbuk.
Jesus Christ, I need to wake up a little bit.
No, you need to stay tired. Remember, that's how you speak better.
Well, clearly it's not doing me any good right now. The murder of Sir Belduke did not appear in the story. Such a thing had never occurred before.
This is the only unsolved incident in Labyrinthia's history. But it was also the only incident not to be predicted by the storyteller? This definitely sounds worth investigating.
You certainly are an interesting one, Sir Blue Knight.
Huh?
You really think you can solve this incident alone when the Knights of the Inquisition had been working on it for 3 months? I must say, that is some confidence.
We won't know unless we try. You missed 100%.
Yeah, you missed 100% of the shots you don't take. I'm just saying that again because you cut out, per usual.
Oh.
It's been happening just a little bit. It's pretty much commonplace by now. You may risk becoming
It will be fixed, I promise.
You may risk becoming the target of some terrifying witch's vengeance.
I'm really hoping that's a joke.
Well, I suppose you may as well take a look. Who knows? You may even find something, like your death. I mean, Sir Belduke's residence is just beyond the town square. Ask anyone around there; they'll soon point you in the right direction.
Thank you, Inquisitor Bonham.
You're gonna die, Sir Blue Knight. I believe our courtroom battles are far from over. Until we meet again in court.
I'll see you then, Inquisitor.
Hi, Constantine.
Time to talk to the popper.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, he still hates you. Can you please get this one away from me? I can't feel my leg. The leg!
So soon? I was hoping he'd use you as a blue chew toy just one more time.
Good. Alright, we're done here. We're done.
This game's good.
we're done here, and honestly, I think we should end off the episode. We got a good chunk, and we got where
Okay.
we need to go.
This is true.
So, in the next episode, we head over to Sir Belduke's previous residence. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.